Hi all, it's Travel with Jason. Well, I'm basically doing another back series review. I picked up the other day, the same time I picked up the other two figures, I picked up a twin set of Han Solo and Princess Leia. And there's one I've been looking at, but I wasn't going to spend the money because it was 40 quid. Wow, £35 to be precise. But the day I went in there, it was down to 20 quid. So I thought, I'm having that. So it's what I call the deluxe issue. So I've got it ready on the counter to have a look at. So we're going to go and have a look at that right now and see what I think. And the funny thing is, I have actually got the 12-inch size figures of them too as well. So I will have a look at, and obviously I've got the big little ones, but in original, not the re-image. So we'll have a look at them all together, shall we? See what we all think. Anyway, let's go and have a nose at this box and the figures. Well, here is the box, as you can see, and as you can see what I meant. I don't know if it's just mates in game that's got a sale on, or all the games. So, have a nose in the shop. Like you know, I started late collecting the 6-inch figures. And, well, as you can see, through the little gap, he's got his hood, but it's around his neck, not over him. So, you go up this way, and you see down there. Now, the box is quite nice. I don't really understand. I don't know if it was one of these, it's just game only sort of thing. I mean, you see there, Princess Leia and him and have a chat. You know what they're saying, don't you? Now you can see the writing there. I don't know if it says anything there about it being limited to them. But you can see it was Disney and Hasbro. Alright, there we are. That's quite interesting. But I'll pull the flaps out and we can have a look at that writing better. Well, that's interesting. I thought the writing was on the box. It's not. It's actually written on the case. So, really what you need is a dark colour, I would say, to read it all properly. But, yeah. But now let's have a look at the box. As you can see, I've opened it. And you see inside. I mean, I can understand what they're trying to do here. You can tell it's Echo base. Basically before he got trapped. Well, both of them got trapped. And had to go by the American Falcon route. I mean, yeah, it's a good idea. But I know Toy Smuggler have done a hell lot better one. He did. But obviously if it was just, I mean, if you want to do a display thing, then yeah. But I wouldn't display this as that. Some people will, but I wouldn't. So now we're going to try and find how to open this box. I don't actually know how to open this one, so I need to find out how it is. And we get these two out and put them with the rest and see what they're like. Well, as you can see, I've managed to take the outer case off. It wasn't too difficult actually at first. Basically, it's the sides. You basically got sellotape here and here and the same place underneath. So it's quite easy to take out. Okay, I still got to take these out, but let's have a look at them now. I mean, the weapons are there. Not looking too bad. Don't see no bendies at the moment, so that's a good impression. I mean, I gotta admit, I like this deluxe fur around his face, not plastic. But I do know there's another version of him with his hood up. No, I don't know if I like the box or not, or I say the inner. But I do know once I get him out, like all the other packaging, it's going to be ripped. So let's not get attached to it. So anyway, I'm going to get Leia out, because we haven't seen Leia. Let's get her out. Right, actually it was quite easy to get them out, actually. There's no sellotape on these, and it's on the other side. So you literally just bend that bit over, and you just push her out. Same as hands. So the box does not get ripped at all, the inner. So that's really good. Just wish they do something like that on the retro cards. Because, you know, you damage them. Now, if I wanted to, I could put these back and have them on display. But you can't do the same with the fitness cards because they get ripped. You've got to be really careful to get them open. Anyway, enough chatting. Let's have a look at her. I quite like the face, actually. It's very impressive. I like that. Yeah. Quite like this one. I'm not sure she's stuck by anything yet. I'll find out soon. I got a feeling she might have some elastic bands or something, you know, them invisible things. Yeah. So, yeah, you can see that from here. So, let's get it out of our little case. Well, in an insert. And have a look at her. Now, as you can see, she's out in the packaging. I don't think you can pick it up by the camera properly, but you can see the lipstick on the lips. Quite impressive, actually. Nice little hairpiece. Okay, it's plastic, it's not real. But I think she can take this off. It looks like it, but I'm gonna leave it on. Yeah, she can definitely take that off. Yeah, it's looking quite nice. I like the arms. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with her. You know, they haven't even missed a certain bit. I won't mention it like on camera, but I'm sure we can all tell what I'm talking about. But I like how they've done the detail on this, detail on the boots. You know, the little details that matter. So let's see how she stands. So if I just like to go around in the packaging and side her up, and as you can see, she doesn't really stand properly. So, she's standing. As you saw, just a little bit of fiddly. Not long, just with one hand. Oh, she started wobbling then. Well, let's see what she's like with a weapon in her hand and not sure what else. Right. Because here you see there's two weapons. I know which one's hers. We all can tell which one's right. But I'm not sure what one's what. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. But I'm not sure if I'm going to give them any. I might leave them in the had them out and then put them back. So let's get a weapon in our hands, basically. But I gotta admit, they do look good. Both of them. A lot better than where they're in the really fat and packed and bent. I mean, you've seen that before. So now we're gonna get her gun out and see how she stands with the gun in her hand. There you see, she's got a weapon in her hand. There was no real problem, just the normal problems with the hand trying to get in there, get the gun in. Otherwise, she stands up again. She had a little wobbly at first, but she seems to be standing fine. So now I'm going to get the other sides out and we'll have a look at them all together, shall we? Before we have a look at him. Right. As you can see, the three are together. I mean, she's a 12, she's a 6, and she's a 3.75 scale. Now, you look at this one, so obviously it's 3.75, it's at the right level. Now, you look at this, now she's meant to be a 6-inch scale. So you would think a 6-inch scale would come up to her waist. I mean, okay, she is that. My one has got a stand on, so. But she doesn't, as I put her on the stand, you can see she doesn't quite come up to the waist. Literally just under. So she's not quite. Or I suppose if I can measure that, it might be at the correct level. I'm not sure. But, and she stands up perfectly now, so without any mucking about. I still want some stands for the 6-inch, because you can get in a lot of his holes. Now, what do I think is better? Bringing them. Obviously the Finches, you can't beat the Finches. I realise I actually have got her as the reissued one, but it's the best spring one which doesn't have the vest on. But like you know, they're still packed and it's now on the wall. So, you know, you can't, gotta admit, I do love the original. You can't beat it. But she didn't have that colour, it was white as well, or a creamy white, no, not much more different. Same here, just a slight off colour white, but I just like the 12. You know, it's the real material, the hair, I mean okay, it's fake hair, but it's hair, you know, so you got to be careful with it. So, personally, 12 is still better than a 6. I mean, even the face sculpt is pretty good. I mean, you can't fault that. But, obviously, the face sculpt on the original to the next gen, oh, totally different. They are. I mean, now, she really does look like Princess Leia. And she, not quite. But like I said, this is 1995 or 97. It's around them years where they started bringing this out. So, you are talking 20 plus years. And again, same again with this. You're talking 40 years. So, you know, the technology has moved on since these. So, and I've got to admit, she does look a bit fierce as well. Actually, I can, yeah. So, who do I prefer? Obviously, I can't beat, and I love the Finches. But, so, you know, let's take her out in the pair. Out of these two, I've got to admit, 12 is still my favourite. But, if they had her head sculpt in a 12-inch one, then it'd be totally. So, scale 1 out of 10. It's going to be quite a high number, actually. I'm doing a 9. Again, technically it's a 10 out of 10, really. But I'm going to say 9. Because, yeah. But yeah, I like. So let's put them back and have a look at Han Solo, shall we? Right, here we are, Hans. Now, like I said, he's still in his inner case. So, Yeah, it's nice. Don't know if it pops up or not, but we'll have a look in a minute. Turn it over. Same again, I've got to cut them bits, but that's easy. So we'll do that now. Get him out. As you can see, he's out of the case, and I've decided I don't like this on him because you can see it's loose. You can lose it. I mean, why did they not put another hood in place so you can swap it? I mean, I like that bit I did at first because I thought it was attached to it, but it's not. So straight away, that's going to lose some points. Now, out of the hole, figure looks Roman, out, it looks like how it should be. Boots are nice. I don't know what he stands up like yet. But, detail, it's just the hood. I mean, that has disappointed me quite a bit, actually. So, I've just popped him up like that. See how he stands. Oh yeah, he stands fine. As you saw, didn't take me long. I just really don't like that hood now. It's really put me off. So he don't stand too well. I've got his weapon, so we're going to have a look at that in a second. So there we are. I mean, I like how they painted it, but then you can't seem to get it properly. There we are. So that's quite nice. So we're going to put it in his hand, not in his holster. And then we'll have a look at the other ones. So you can see they're already here. So let's see what he looks like. See if he still stands with a gun in his hand, shall we? No problems at all. That was the most easiest gun I put in one of his 6-inch hands. No hassle at all. And as you see, still stands perfectly. I mean, he hasn't lost many points. It's really just that hood that's really lost it. So now we're going to put him with these other two. You can see that over here. And we're going to compare. So what I'm going to do, once you can actually see it in action. Right. Oh, here we are. Now, overhaul 12 beats its hand down. I mean, okay, he does look a bit like he's lost. Yeah, technically he was at some point. And on this, he's got 2 weapons, so I'm not sure if Princess Leia meant to have that gun now. But farther into Princess Leia is having a gun. I got a feeling she had goggles and something in her hand. But, if you look green phase, I think, now, I don't know, without having the image, which one's better. I mean, it's totally different to the film, the vintages. Totally different. But, with the 12, I didn't like this with a bit of artificial snow on them. I didn't like this at all. Because you can't get it off. I mean, at least this hood is attached to him. Look, 6-hand, he's having a bit of a wobble. But I gotta admit, I just really noticed the hair's pretty good on him, actually. But I'm going to turn, as you can see, it's a proper hood. I could actually put this up and over. Probably might have to take the other hat off. I think. I'm not sure because I've never tried it, because telling you the truth, I never really noticed. I haven't had him for about 2 years. So what do you prefer out of these two? Out of the 6 and 12? You may never knew there was a 12. You may have thought, the original and the 6 just came out. So, Hands down, I love the 12. Apart from that blooming artificial snow on him. Why? Why? Don't understand. Not even sure how I get it off. I think I've got an idea. And that's why he's still got a gun attached to him. Because I don't think he can hold a gun very well. That's why I've left it. Now, I'll give him an 8. Yeah, 8. I can't be that mean to him. He's going to be an 8. 8 out of 10, so it's not bad. I've got to admit, they're all high figures so far. Out of them all. And he does look pretty realistic. But it's more the older version. A little bit. More than he does. See, I really wish there was a 40th anniversary version of him. And I don't know if there is or not. But, yeah. So, yeah. Now, isn't that great altogether? The 3 different scales. Quite impressive. Now they're going to go into their new homes and they're going to go back into the homes. And here they are. In their new home with the rest. I just need the other Luke from the Hoth outfit, and then the pilot one, and the training one, blah blah. Like I said, I'm getting Empire Strikes Back first. They're looking good, don't they? That is getting nice. Well, that's another refill of the 6-inch figures on the Black Series. I'm starting to like them quite a lot, actually. And I am impressed with the technology that's came along from this day. And yeah, see what comes along next. I've got a couple of ideas what I'm buying next, but it's going to be a little bit of a wait. So, thank you for watching. I will see you soon. May the force be with you. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and share. Thank you very much. May the force be with you. Bye.